This challenge is going to be so difficult.
Wow.
Oh, no.
Thank you, gentlemen. Right, what you guys can't see is the table has been wheeled in full of 1-inch cubes. We've arranged the cubes from easy to hard. The longer you stay in the game, the harder they're going to get.
Right, let's get this game started. Cecilia, you're first.
I am so nervous right now. My hands are starting to shake. I need to get this right. I bite into it and the fragrance pops out straight away. And I'm thinking, I've cooked this for my daughter every morning.
Granny Smith, apple.
Yes, you're right. Apple.
I'm really relieved. I'm not the first person to get out of this challenge right now.
Charlie?
I've never done a blind tasting before. I can barely contain my nerves. I know I have to get this right because there's no way I want to go into round 2. I grab the cube. It feels pretty firm. Cheese?
What type of cheese, Charlie?
Like cheddar cheese.
Correct, Charlie. Well done.
Now I've got one correct. Got a little sigh of relief. Hope that I can guess a couple more right.
Heather, off you go.
Having one of the major senses taken away is scary. My heart's out of my chest. Please be a cucumber.
I'm not, but what you just tasted is. Well done. Brilliant.
Lucky, lucky.
My first cube comes out. I'm really nervous. I don't want to go to round 2 of elimination. I have a feeling it's kind of squishy, but it doesn't feel like a fruit or a vegetable. I have a taste, but I just can't think about what it is. I pull it apart and it comes off kind of stringy. Chicken?
Correct. Well done.
There you go, Elise.
Better?
You're absolutely right. Mimi?
It's an orange.
Orange is right. Right, Anastasia.
It's avocado. I'm really used to just picking up something and I just know it by the shape.
Chocolate?
The fact that all of the food is presented in the same cubes makes it really difficult to try and distinguish them.
I said beef.
Zoe, you're correct. That is beef. Well done.
But the food knowledge is really good. Everybody's getting everything right.
Watermelon.
Well done.
It comes around to Mimi for her second guess, and I'm looking at it, and the first thing that popped into my head was nectarine.
I'm touching it and I feel a really smooth skin. I'm tasting the food and I can taste something really nice and juicy and stringy. It's also got a really vibrant flavour to it.
I love this, I always eat it. But I can't think of the name. It's smooth, it's a nectarine.
What's your answer?
It's a nectarine. Smooth.
Mimi,
Yes.
take your blindfold off.
Oh, shit.
I'm sorry, it's wrong.
Oh.
Can you tell now?
Mango.
Mango is my favourite fruit. I pretty much eat it every day and I got it wrong. It's something so familiar, but without sight, I had no idea what it was.
Right, go and stand over there. You're into round 2. Sorry, Mimi.
I'm the first one through to round 2. I'm really disappointed. I'm freaking out because this is one step closer to going home.
Anastasia.
It's so nerve-wracking. I know I have a good knowledge of food, but my taste buds are almost like diminished because I'm so nervous.
You know what it is, Anastasia?
Is it a carrot?
You sure?
Yes.
Anastasia?
It is a carrot.
Oh my gosh.
Right, Cecilia.
One spot is taken for the second stage of elimination. There's 3 left. It's getting harder and harder as the rounds go.
Oh, it's so smooth.
So I taste something really salty, and I know it, but what comes in like a thick thing tastes like, I don't know, feels like chicken, but it's really salty.
Cecilia, what is it?
It's salty.
Having something in a cube, it's really, really confusing.
What's your answer?
I don't know.
I'm so nervous. I'm feeling a bit mind blank. I just can't think on the spot.
I need it.
Chicken.
I'm sorry, Cecilia. That's wrong.
Oh.
What is it?
Ham.
Ham. Please join Mimi. You're in round 2.
I eat it every day.
My heart sinks because I was only in elimination a few days ago. I can't believe that I have to cook for my survival again.
So, Mimi, Cecilia, you're the first 2 contestants through to round 2. And remember, guys, we're looking for 2 more. Pressure's on.
Charlie. A little gem for you here.
Is it eggplant?
Charlie, well done. That's eggplant.
Heather?
Pineapple.
Right, Zoe.
Tomato.
There you go, Elise. Elise, we need an answer.
A radish.
Well done, Elise.
Everyone is doing really well, and I'm really worried.
Cauliflower.
You're correct.
There's definitely added pressure because it's getting harder and harder.
Charlie, you're next.
It's blue cheese.
Charlie, that is correct.
And all of a sudden, it's my turn again. I hope I can name that cube.
Heather for you.
Yes.
I pick up the cube and it's so wet, and I taste it and I'm like, oh, yeah, instant memory back to grandma having like half a grapefruit, and it was so tart that I used to get her to sprinkle sugar on mine. So I think that memory just takes over for me.
That's a grapefruit.
Yeah.
Heather, please remove your blindfold. I'm sorry, you're wrong. What is it?
Lemon, lemon, it's a lemon. I'm in shock. I am so... I was 100% sure. I can't believe it. Yeah, this isn't good.
Zoe.
Yes.
Zoe.
No.
Zoe, it's back to you.
It's kind of slimy. Have a sniff. Doesn't really smell like much. Have a taste and it's kind of meaty.
You're not a fan?
I pull it apart a little bit and then I sniff my fingers.
I feel like fish.
So I'm thinking could be tuna, could be salmon, could be trout. They're the only 3 fishes that I really think that I could eat raw.
Can I do something weird?
Yeah, you can do something weird. Depends how weird it is. How weird is it?
I just want to feel the texture properly on my lips.
Yeah, cool. What? Why? No, don't laugh. It's the way that Fern Andrea tastes ham, tastes prosciutto. Why are you touching it to your lips?
I want to feel the texture.
I think the most sensitive part on my face is my lips. And sometimes when you touch something with your fingers, you don't get the same sensation.
My hands smell what?
Do you recognise the smell?
I think so. Is it tuna?
You're absolutely right, it's tuna. Well done. Great work.
Well done, Mum.
That was hard.
Tuna's right, and I can't believe that I've got it right and my lip trick worked.
Elise.
I'm so stressed out right now. The cooks in round 2 are such tough competition. I do not want to join them. Whatever this cube is, I have to get it right.
Oh, it's like squishy.
I'm feeling it, and it's a weird texture. I'm thinking, what is this? I try to pull it apart to see whether it breaks in half, and it doesn't. So I start smelling it, and yeah, it smells like meat.
Oh my God.
The texture, it's a protein. I know it's definitely a protein. It tastes like veal. I'm thinking, what else could it be?
What's your answer?
Veal.
Sorry.
What?
It's not veal. You can take off your blindfold. What do you reckon it is now? You're looking at it.
Lamb? Are you kidding me?
Absolutely. It's lamb. It's funny, isn't it? Once you look at it, you kind of know. At least go and join the others. I'm sorry. You're in round 2.
Oh.
Oh my God. I'm in the second round, and I'll have to cook for my position in this competition.
Doing a lamb rack and also a beer battered cauliflower.
Beer battered cauliflower, so like a beignet?
Yeah.
Love that idea.
Small bits and pieces of beer battered cauliflowers everywhere.
Good.
I need to impress Gordon. Good. My beer battered cauliflower is the most important thing in the dish.
Can you win this competition?
Yes, I think I have the potential.
Yeah.
I can cook well.
Good luck. Aldo, how are you doing?
Hopefully the cauliflowers are cooked beautifully. It's almost like an Indian pakoda or a small donut. That's gonna be my secret weapon today.
I'm making a classic lamb rack and beer battered cauliflower
and a reduction of lamb and beer. There's no spices in Gordon's mystery box. It's making my life very difficult. I'm trying to introduce a lot of flavors into my dish without spices. To make the sauce, I put the offcuts of lamb into a small pot to render the fats out of the lamb and add some beer and let them cook together. I am a huge fan of Gordon, so I'm gonna go all out to impress him with my sauce. It needs to be cooked perfectly.
Cooking for Gordon Ramsay? Oh my God. I still have my goosebumps. The ultimate feeling, you know, getting your food tasted by your idol is gonna be amazing. Still got pressure.
My rack of lamb is done. I'm keeping it aside to rest.
Sashi, I don't care about your rack. What I care about is a little cauliflower pakora there. That's a genius idea. Genius idea.
I saw the beer, then I thought of why not do a beer batter.
Yeah, it's genius. I love it. In a room full of people all playing, or most of them playing with lamb, get the lamb right and put something crunchy and delicious on there. Who knows? Maybe that. Yeah, upstairs. That's where you want to be, on the balcony.
Every one of us wants to go for an immunity pin. If we can be a winner on this challenge, it's an express ticket to immunity.
I would love to be in the top 5 to be tasted by Gordon. And if I can win, I'm telling you, it's amazing.
And the last dish we'd like to taste belongs to Sashi.
I'm nervous. Hope I've done enough to impress Gordon.
I've cooked a roast lamb with beer battered cauliflower and a reduction of lamb and beer.
A reduction of lamb and beer, I love that.
Lamb, beer, mustard.
Why not? Good on you. Now,
young man, I'm going to be honest with you. That is worth travelling 17,000 kilometres for, let me tell you. Delicious.
Thank you.
It's got heart. The smartness with the beer batter and what you've done with the cauliflower, lamb nailed, sauce with the beer. You know, you've got balls, clearly, and you know how to dress food and turn chefs on.
Oh. You know sometimes when you have a spoonful of something, you get that little...
We think of you being the guy who can do anything with the spice box. But you've got no spice, you've got a limited selection of flavours, and you put up, I think, probably the best dish you put up so far in the competition.
Thank you.
Sashi, how does that feel, man?
I'm floating.
Good on you. Well, float back to your bench, yeah? Well
Amazing.
done,
Well
man.
done.
Thank you.
I have impressed my hero. I'm feeling so proud.
Is this like the body of the snitch?
Yes.
What's really important is I don't want a smooth surface because when I'm brushing the gold, if it's smooth, it's gonna have condensation and it's just gonna melt off. The body of my snitch is done. It has the right texture, the layers are there, and not only that, I've brushed it gold and it's holding on.
The snitch looks really impressive.
Only thing left I need to do now is pair and use the sorbet and yogurt snow. Once I have everything done, the assembly is going to be so important because that's what's going to make it look like the snitch.
I grab a scoopful of my pear and yuzu sorbet in the middle of the plate and make a little well, a bed for my snitch body to sit on. Once I've got my snitch body, I'm getting these really fragile feather twills. That's gonna be the wing for the snitch. I pipe on some ganache and then stick the twill together. I've gotta be really delicate with this dish because it's so fragile and also it's very temperature sensitive.
It looks so good.
The Harry Potter snitch has 2 wings, but this is an inspiration dish. I'm gonna have 4 and it looks better with 4.
No more time! 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Oh my God, look at that. Stop it.
There you go. What I think is incredible is that these wings aren't just flat out of the mould, they're twisted and manipulated so that they look like the wings are flat and crunchy. Gosh, it's almost a shame to break it.
It's special when Reynolds gets up here and he's beaming. He's beaming for a reason, because to pull that off in here, that's next level. Absolutely next level. The really bright sorbet of the yuzu and the pear fills your mouth straight away. But then I was just like searching for that tonka bean brown butter caramel, because that's just what sort of coats your mouth and makes you want to go, hang on, I want to go back for yuzu. So I think it's just, I mean, technically, we don't even need to talk about it, but it is the hardest of hardest when we talk about technique in this very kitchen. He's absolutely nailed it.
This dish is a game changer. It is technical, those beautiful honey twill feathers that I loved the way they sort of bent as if they were in mid-flight. And then just everything inside the ball itself, you know, the tonka bean caramel, that brown butter mousse, you know, everything worked in terms of richness, refreshment. It's triumphant. This is exactly what we live for.
It's absolutely inspired cooking. A1 first class, you know, presentation, but I've got to say, flavour, texture, balance, everything is also A1. It's first class. I agree with him. It's the best dish he's ever made.
Today I'm going to be cooking a pumpkin and kale quinoa risotto.
I think she's doing quinoa risotto. She is.
Is she?
So,
That's risky.
very.
What is Kira thinking? Has she got a death wish? She's cooking the death dish.
This is definitely my biggest risk thus far in the competition. The judges could absolutely hate it. If the judges don't get it or they're not open to it or if they're too stuck in the mind of tradition and how they're used to eating it, then I could go home.
It's going to be either make or break.
Kira choosing quinoa. Bold.
What are you doing, Kira?
I'm doing quinoa risotto.
You what?
Quinoa risotto.
What rice are you using?
Being me, quinoa.
Wait, just confirming, you are using quinoa.
I'm using quinoa.
It's absolutely what Kira's all about.
It's being true to yourself, but is Marco going to love it?
Marco is a purist.
Quinoa going to be cooked in time?
I hope so.
Do you
a
think
little
it's
bit
not
worried
going to
about
be?
it. I probably should have started 5 minutes earlier. Yeah.
Wow, that's got a way to go. What have you done differently?
Normally I do actually put all the stock in and then steam it through. I should have done that at the beginning rather than adding a bit at a time. I just got in the risotto mentality.
Kira.
I know. I'm really nervous at this point that it's just not going to get cooked in time. It's definitely right on the edge, but it still needs a little bit of a
Is it cooked enough, Cole?
Not quite.
Hey Brent, what temp's that chicken at?
Got up to about 68 and I turned it off. And I need to slice my chicken. I'm super concerned that it's not fully cooked. Chicken's looking tiny bit pink in the middle, but I know sitting on that risotto that the residual heat will cook it through.
Contestants, 2 minutes to go.
Come on, Cole.
Come on, Kira.
Quinoa's not cooking.
It's going to go close.
Kira's in trouble. It's not cooking through. She's made it with a stock instead of steaming it through like she normally does.
My quinoa risotto could definitely be a risk, but the judges want to see me on a plate, and I know that this dish is delicious.
What have you cooked us?
A pumpkin and kale quinoa risotto.
Kira, this challenge is all about risotto. The Italians are a notoriously conservative race when it comes to their food. And here you are, popping quinoa risotto down in front of someone whose mother's family come from the north of Italy. Are you nervous about how this is going to be received?
Definitely, but at the same time, I 100% believe in this dish and what it means to me and my family and what I'm doing with my life. And so if it's not received well, I will still hold my head high and this is still a recipe that will definitely be in a cookbook to come.
Good on you.
Thank you. Thank you, Marco.
Marco, is that a risotto?
Not in my book.
The question for me, does it bring back that flavour memory? Does it have the buttery, creamy, parmesan-y flavour that you want from risotto? If Kira's achieved that, she can convince me.
You know, we've got a problem. The problem is, for me, that is the most delicious dish. You know what Kira's done? She's reinvented what risotto can be. Why not use quinoa? It's a brilliant idea.
I agree. I think the pumpkin is fantastic.
She's got that buttery, cheesy flavour, the creaminess coming through from the cooked pumpkin, and then she echoes it in the salad.
So do we dismiss the argument?
I think the argument was dismissed 10 years ago.
Yeah.
You know, I think as soon as Carla Cracker makes a risotto out of paper, in Australia, risotto's made out of pearl barley, out of farro, out of freekeh. But what's brilliant about this dish is the fact that quinoa is slightly undercooked. It gives you that al dente texture.
Yeah, it's lovely.
It gives you that slight nuttiness that you find in beautifully cooked risotto.
I don't think she realises how clever she's been. She's allowed the food to do the talking.
Doing a pastry dish, by any chance?
So chocolate. So I'm adding little things that I love to eat as well.
Yep.
Honeycomb and orange as well, and rosemary ice cream. So I'm just hoping that it'll go together as well.
Because your parents were working so hard, you grew up in a different environment, don't you? Everybody does, you know. It's amazing what references we do have.
So if I can do it today in the MasterChef kitchen, it will be very special to me.
Because I know my mom will just be proud of me. I'm feeling a bit of pressure. Check my honeycomb. It's cooled down, but it's just not setting. And it's just so soft.
What happened to the honeycomb?
I didn't take the sugar far enough, so it's really soft. I gotta start that again.
You've got 30 minutes to go.
Yeah.
Will you be ready?
Hopefully, I've just gotta...
Hopefully?
Yeah, I will. Yeah.
I hope so too.
I've only got 30 minutes to get this right. This is a dish, pretty much what I've loved cooked, and it's... So I don't want to fail today. I'm gonna try again until I get it right.
I'm really proud of myself to put up a dish like this. I think I've done more than justice to my childhood memory.
Wow. Well, I'll tell you what, it looks absolutely drop-dead gorgeous. So what's the dish?
So it's a chocolate ganache with orange jelly, tempered chocolate, honeycomb, and rosemary ice cream.
You've had a very different upbringing, you know, working parents.
For me, where food came from was self-learning, reading those books that Mum had. I was just like a 15, 14-year-old kid reading through a 3 Michelin-star book, and I was just so amazed.
Does your mum inspire you?
Yeah, she's a hard worker. She definitely
She's a hard worker, yeah. She's run the business and supporting you guys, right?
Yeah. She had to start from the bottom, so as a kitchen hand, and then worked her way back up very, very slowly. I know my mum's a very tough person, but she's a lovable person as well. She's very caring, and when I was young, I didn't really understand that.
Can I ask you a question? Would you love to put this in front of your mum now?
Oh, yeah, definitely.
Would you?
Yeah.
And what would you say to her?
I'd say, well, I wouldn't have my childhood any other way. So to put up a dish like that and having a childhood where my mum's worked bloody hard, and for me to focus on food and find my own way is, yeah, that's what I would tell her.
That you want to forge your own way?
Yeah.
I listened to your story. What was very obvious is that your mother made great sacrifices for you and your brothers. But I understand your mother didn't want you to walk into the kitchen.
Yep. I really understand why as well, because it's a hard life.
What this dish highlights is your ability to organise and to achieve a lot within a very small time. The amount of work that you have done in 90 minutes is extraordinary. I'd employ you.
It's speechless. I'd be very grateful.
To hear that is... it's amazing.
I've never expected to achieve this much. I've always been so shy about serving food to people because I don't know how good it is or how bad it is. And to put food in front of you guys, and especially to Marco, it's just amazing to hear those comments. I feel stunned, but proud as well. I'm proud of myself.
We're proud of you.
Thank you.
But now it's time for us to taste.
Thanks, Marco. Thanks, guys.
That is the best dessert for me we've had all season. It is absolutely beautiful. The chocolate mousse is delicious. The rosemary ice cream is just an inspired idea. The little tumble of ingredients, which includes that lovely light, crunchy honeycomb, those little pebbles, which is, was a mistake, but in fact worked out brilliantly. And the little shards of chocolate are all just on the money.
He's 21 years of age. This is phenomenal.
But what's interesting is that explosion of flavours. Most pastry chefs have a sweet tooth. That's why they make pastry. He's got a sauce chef's palate, which is taken into the pastry, which is rare. And that's what will define him apart from every other pastry chef in this country, his palate.
Brilliant. Absolutely brilliant.